Hey guys, Mr. 3X, and today I am filming a sort of July favorites, I suppose. July is basically reached the end. I'm not going to really buy any new makeup products from here until the end of July. However, I didn't buy a lot during the month of July, makeup products wise, and so I don't have a lot to share. Once again, I'm apologizing for the bad quality of this video. I'm recording it on my camcorder because I don't know how much memory is on my regular camera or how much battery. So yes, and I am frazzled because I just got home from shopping and it's raining outside. So anyways, so I'm just going to start off with the one and only nail polish I have this month. Other than white nail polish, I'm totally obsessed with white nail polish, just plain on my fingers. I don't know why. I think it looks really summery and like fresh and clean. So, but other than that, I've been super obsessed with the Wet n Wild nail polish. And this is the Craze nail polish in Shield 231. And I mentioned this in some of my older videos. But it's basically a really shimmery sort of silver gold. It's not really pure gold, but it's not silver either. It's very pretty. However, it's pretty sheer, so instead of just letting it sort of having to do 4 coats of this, I just do 2 coats of this nail polish, which is just a really sort of normal beige color. It doesn't even have a name. It's by TCW, so yeah. I put 2 coats of this, and then I do a coat or 2 of this, so it just comes out really pretty and opaque. So I'm totally obsessed with this nail color right now. And then moving on to my eyebrows, I've shown this in a few videos since I started using it again. However, I don't think I actually mentioned it formally in a review, like favorites video. So this month, I've been using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit like religiously. I don't know what made me pick it up again. I guess it's just really easy. Mine's in light. It looks like this. And this is $3 from their studio line, and this color right now matches me perfectly. You can see how much I've hit pan on it. And I used to use like this eyebrow brush comb, which is dirty, so I apologize. But recently I've just been filling it in with my normal angled eyebrow brush. Sorry, I had to find it. Looks like this. My normal angled eyebrow brush, and then just applying the powder over it because it gives me really sharp lines, which I really like. So I've really been loving this. It doesn't flake or anything like that, even though it's gel, which is really easy for me. And then in addition to that, I've been using the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer, and this is in Sheer, which you can't see, but it looks like this. And I mentioned, I've been using this on all my tutorials recently, but I mentioned that it doesn't hold up as well as my Urban Decay Primer Potion. However, I do think it does a fairly good job. I did use it today. I don't know if my eyeshadow is creasing or not. I do think it does a fairly good job. However, it doesn't do as well as my Urban Decay, but for $3 you can't really complain too much. I do think this is $3. So I have $3 or $5, whereas the Urban Decay is $18, right? I don't remember how much I paid for mine, but I think it was like around $18. So it's a good alternative if you can get your hands on it. I will always recommend the Urban Decay over any other brand, but for beginners and for right now, while I'm letting my Urban Decay just sort of sit for a little while I try and use up all my other primers, this is working out really well. And then in addition to that, I've been using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, but I mentioned this in my last favorites, so you can check that out. This is in Milk. Check out my last favorites video if you want to know more about this pencil, because I think I raved about it loads in that video. And then next is my NYC New York Color Blushable Cream Stick. And it looks like this. I mentioned that this is discontinued at the moment. I don't know if they're ever going to bring it back. However, you can find these at Dollar Trees if you go look. And they're only $1 at Dollar Trees, which I actually think is cheaper than where you find them when they're actually in a store. If you can even find them in a store because they're discontinued. But this one is in Berry New Yorker. I already own this in Wild Berry, which looks like this. And I raved about this one when I first got it. And this is what they look like side by side. So they're 2 completely different colors, but they're both the same exact consistency, which is the biggest thing that I love about this product is its consistency. It's so super creamy, and it's really impressive for that matter. So this one is a really nice sort of peach toned color. I really love this for a natural flush. and very, very pretty. This one is a really hot pink color, so it's a lot more dramatic, but if you only add a little bit, it adds a nice blush to your cheeks as well. This is Berry New Yorker. That's what it looks like. I can swatch this. Very pretty rosy peach color. See it there. And then this is Wild Berry, which is the hot pink one. Very pretty. And what's also nice about these sticks is you can use them as lip products as well if you want your lips to like perfectly match your cheeks. But this one's really pretty bubblegum Barbie pink as well. So they're very good for just adding tints or using them as bases under other blushes. And then for my lips, I've been using two really bright colors. I've already mentioned this one in loads of videos. This is my Wet n Wild 99-cent lipstick in 511B, which is Nouveau Pink, which is a super hot pink color. It's like a Barbie pink. I love this color. But recently, as I mentioned in my last video, I do believe it was my last video, Chelsea, a subscriber of mine, sent me the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipstick. I think it's Mega Last in 969 24 karat gold. And this is the most gorgeous orange color. And I thought I'd wear it and my mom would like look at me like I'd lost my mind, because she always thinks that whatever lipsticks I wear are sort of crazy, because I really love bright lipsticks, but she actually really liked this as well. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm tired, I'm sorry. But it looks like this. It is a really, really bright orange color. I absolutely love this color. And I am wearing it today. I don't know if you can really tell. It looks pretty true to color on the camera, but who would know. But I am wearing it today, and I really love the look of orange lipstick, and I will be wearing that loads. So this is what this one looks like. This is 511B. Horrible swatch, but that's that one. And this is 24 karat gold 969, which looks like this. You do really careful when you're opening the top because it gets all over the place if you don't. But that's what this one looks like. I will swatch this for you as well. So that's that one there, which looks a lot more coral on camera than it really is. In addition to that, I've been using my Sugar Lip Treatment with SPF 15. I did switch to my Nivea Kiss of Smoothness for a while, but I ran out, so I went back to my Sugar one, and I love it. I just feel like sometimes it's a bit much, because it is really moisturizing. I feel like I should only use it at night. I don't know. If you guys own the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment, not the exfoliant, but like the regular lip balm, let me know what you think of it, because I'd really like to see some extra opinions on it. So that's it for that. And then last but not least, for makeup, I have two eye palettes that I want to mention. The first would be my Naked 2 by Urban Decay palette. I've mentioned this in so many favorites, so many videos, that I feel like I'm just being redundant at this point. But I stopped using it for a really long time. For like the past month and a half, I've sort of stopped using it, except for really recently, because of another palette that I'll mention in a second. But recently I've gotten back into it, and it's just really, really nice. I wanted to mention this today because I wanted to show you guys the colors that I use the most. So these are the colors that come in it. And the colors that I've been using the most are practically the same ones I used before. Foxy for a highlight, always. Booty Call, sometimes on the lid, mostly on the inner corner. Today on my lid, which you can't really see, I'm wearing Suspect on the lid, and then Snakebite in the crease. Snakebite is my go-to crease color. I absolutely love it, and it matches like everything in this palette. And then Tease is my transition color. Not today, but usually I use it as a transition color or a crease color if I'm going for a really subtle look. And then Blackout I use on my lower lash line. So the others I like to use, I just don't use them as much because they're not as practical. But when I'm going for a really easy and subtle smoky eye, I use Verve on the lid and then Pistol in the crease, or Verve and then Pistol in the crease and then Blackout on the outer corner if I want something a little more dramatic. So I just love this palette because it's so easy to play with and get lots of different looks and lots of different combinations. So if you have the money to spend on this, definitely pick it up. It's definitely worth it. So and this, I didn't pay for this, so I can't exactly say that I had the money at the time. I was thinking about it, and then I didn't know if I could justify it, so I actually got it as a surprise birthday present from my best friend Candace. So I didn't pay for this, so I can understand if you guys don't want to shell out the money, but it is a good investment. Now that I own it, I want to get the regular Naked One palette, but who knows. So the palette that I've been using this whole month, I don't know why, but I just have. I felt like I was neglecting it when I first bought it, and then I like picked it up because I felt like I was neglecting it. This is the Eyes, Lips, Face, whatever palette. I don't really know how many eyeshadows are in here. I said it in a few videos, but I like have to memorize this. 64 eyeshadows, but I don't think that's what it's called. But this palette is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it looks like this. And all the eyeshadows in here are super pigmented. But I've actually been using a lot of the neutrals, even though I have so many neutral palettes in my drawers. I've actually been using a lot of neutrals in here just because it's easy to have just one palette on my desk and only use eyeshadows from that palette. It's a lot easier than having to pull out multiple palettes to use multiple eyeshadows. But the colors that I like the most in this one are this color here, which is actually fairly similar to Half Baked in the Naked 2 palette. And then this color here, which is close to Booty Call. A lot of these, this palette has a lot of similar colors to the Naked 2 when it comes to neutrals, which is also why I like it. And then this one, which is similar to Snakebite, except for a little lighter than Snakebite. I use that one for crease work. And then I use this one for crease work as well, because it's a nice matte dark brown, which the Naked 2 doesn't provide. I don't think I own any dark matte browns, except for this one and my Inglot eyeshadow. And then it has some nice brown, blacks and silvers, and then you get all these gorgeous colors on the inside, which I love these blues and greens. Like, you can see how pigmented that is. This is just a beautiful mint green here. This is so pretty. And then like this one. So they're really nice eyeshadows. I mentioned that I mostly got it for this like one little dinky red over here, which is definitely a nice red. It's a nice true matte red, which is half the reason why I got it, because I don't own any reds. And then there's a nice burgundy pinky red over here. However, I'm really glad I got it now because I use every single eyeshadow in here, and it's super, super handy for doing a lot of colored looks. So I love this palette. I can't rave about it enough, and it's definitely worth it. I think I got mine for either $5 or $2.50 because there was a sale going on for like half off Studio, and this was already half off once, and then I got half off at the register. So I think I got it for really cheap, but I can't remember, so sorry about that. And then this is the last item for the whole video. Like I said, there wasn't a lot this month. This is actually a skincare product, and my skin has been so overly bipolar this month. I cannot even catch a break. It was super oily. Right now it's really oiled. It's going through the oily stage again. It was really, really super oily, and then it got really, really, really dry because I was starting to use my Clearasil Ultra Rapid Action pads, which is sort of like Stridex or Oxy pads or whatever. They're just like acne medicine that like completely sucks the oil out of your skin, which is, I guess, is how it gets rid of the acne. But it got so dry that I actually have flakes like on my face, especially when I put on powder. Just accentuated every single flake I had on my face, and then it went through oily, and then it went through dry. So I have really bad bipolar combination skin, and I still have a lot of acne, but recently it's been clearing up a lot because I've been using this Clearasil Acne and Marks Wash and Mask, or Ultra, sorry, there's Ultra there too, my nose itches. And I've actually been using this, I don't want to say to take off my makeup, but I usually do, I used to until now, use my Pond's cold, or this is not Pond's, my generic cold cream, and take off my makeup with that, and then wash my face, and then put on this, and then wash my face again, which is really, really, really tedious. But recently I've just been putting water on my face, and then putting this on and scrubbing, and while I scrub, I just use the water from the sink to rub my eyes, making sure I don't get any wash in it, because you don't want to get this in your eyes. That would burn. But washing my eyes with clean hands, and then I rinse off my mask at the same time. So by the time I'm done, I have no makeup on, and my skin has been washed with acne. So it just is like one step instead of 500 different steps. So it's really nice. I've been using my Garnier Moisture Rescue as well. I've been using it recently because of the like oiliness of my skin. So I'm afraid to use moisturizer on my dry skin and then receive oily skin. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'll just have to work something out. But right now, it looks like I'm just using this for my skin. So nothing too extravagant. I also wanted to mention one piece of jewelry, which even though I said the last product was the last, I just want to mention this piece of jewelry real quick. This was a gift from Lexi Bexi, and I did not, or sorry, Lexi Bexi is what I call her. Her username is LexiBexi95, her real name is Alexis. I was going to say Alex, but Alexis. And she got me this present. I haven't mentioned it on a video yet, and I love, love, love this bracelet. I'm totally obsessed with it. She got me this really awesome skull bracelet, and these are really, really on trend right now, but whenever you look online, they're so overpriced because people like to take advantages of the trends and overprice their items, and you can't really find them in store that often. So when she went on vacation recently, she saw this in like a little boutique and grabbed it for me, asked me if I wanted it, and I just love this. It's a really nice brown color, which I wouldn't expect that I would like, but it really matches with everything. Like, it just, because it's brown, it acts as a neutral piece, so it matches with everything. But I just love these. These are awesome little skulls. They're really cool. So I really love this. Some of them are upside down, some of them are the other way, but they are awesome little fellas. I love them. I feel like I should name them, but I won't. I won't be creepy, I promise. So that's basically it for this favorites video. I do have a few items, and I plan on getting more items, makeup and clothing wise. So let me know if you guys want to see a haul anytime soon, because if so, I will film one. However, I'm not sure if you guys want to see one or not, so let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a haul. And also, for all those requesters, let me know what you want to see for back to school videos, as well as anything else. I do have a jewelry organization video planned because that was requested. I have a room tour planned because that was requested, even though my room is absolutely horrible. I really don't want to show anybody, but I will do a room tour for you guys because I know you guys have been asking for like a year and a half to 2 years now. Ever since I started my channel, I've gotten requests for it, and I just never did it. So I will do that soon. I feel like I have a lot of personal items around my room that was sort of give away where I live, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to search through my room before I do that. But and then I forgot what else I had planned, but just let me know, and then let me know if you guys want to see a haul. But that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, send in your requests, and I will see you guys later.